Hi everyone, today I have Larry Linthacum with me. He works on staff at Special Olympics Missouri. Larry, please introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Larry Linthacum, and I'm excited about this here. Lynn asked me, and I'm just very blessed and fortunate to be a part of Special Olympics Missouri.
Thank you, Larry. So the first question is, what's your job description and what are some things you do as a CEO?
Yeah, great question. Sometimes I need to ask myself that, what am I doing here? But my title as president and CEO is I'm basically responsible for all things for Special Olympics Missouri. At the end of the day, where the rubber meets the road is to build confidence in those with intellectual disabilities across Missouri through sports. With Special Olympics being the world's largest sports organization, we have a tremendous opportunity and I believe responsibility to work with those with intellectual disabilities and to build their confidence and the team approach and working together. It just truly, I think we have a great opportunity, but responsibility as well, that we're all in this together. And so basically all things that includes, making sure our programming, that we have programs in place, the opportunities we present, the funding to be able to pay for those, the coaches, the volunteers, our financial partners, and our staffing, trying to get everyone rowing in the same direction, that we're in this together. And at the end of the day, the heart and soul is for our athletes. And so just very blessed to be in this opportunity.
How is this job different from your previous one?
I was previously a school superintendent. I was in education 27 years, 14 as a school superintendent. And there are some similarities, but there's a lot of differences. Public education that I was a part of, public ed across the United States is under attack. That public education is failing, some would say. And in some areas, we have to own in education the areas that we do have to get better, and that because I'm no longer in that. So just taking responsibility for the education as a whole, taking responsibility for Special Olympics as a whole, and just that responsibility that goes along with the position, but seeing that as an opportunity, not as a burden, not as an I got all this stuff weighing me down. Hey, I see it as an opportunity that we're in this together. So there's a lot of similarities. At the end of the day, my job, I think, and tied back to your first question, is to help get everyone rowing in the same direction and make sure that our staff has the tools to make that happen. It's not fair to ask Lena or ask somebody else to do something if they don't have the tools, if they're not equipped to be able to do what we're asking them to do. So there's a lot of similarities there. My last position, we had 1,500 employees. Here we have 35, 36. So it's much different, much smaller, but in some ways it's the same, that trying to get everyone working together, putting differences aside. I believe we're stronger together, just working through that, having clear expectations, that clarity of what's expected of each one. Those are, whether you have 10,000 employees or 10 employees, folks want to know what's expected. How will I be evaluated? Do I have the tools to make that happen? And at the end of the day, not forgetting the core of what we do, again, is our athletes, and making sure that we're building their confidence through sports and giving them opportunities.
The second question is, how long have you worked for SOMO?
6 months. Today is the 13th of January. I started July 18th of this last year. So here in 5 days, it will be 6 months. So 0.5 of a year, I guess. Basically since I started.
Congratulations.
Hey, thank you. I'm excited to be here.
So how did you hear about SOMO?
Well, I've been familiar with Special Olympics Missouri for a long time. I've not been directly involved with Special Olympics, but I just know that a great cause. I didn't know as much about it as I should have. I should have gotten more involved, honestly. So that's something that just over time, I was familiar with Special Olympics. Living here in Jefferson City is where I live. This is my 8th year here, and with the headquarters being here, I would see them with different things, the polar plunges, having some of the athletes participate in sports, or at a halftime of a basketball game that I was maybe attending, I've been familiar with, and know some folks that have been associated with Special Olympics that are just great people and great hearts for the right reasons going forward.
Well, like what people say, it's never too late.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So what's the best way to contact you?
The best way to contact me is, I prefer face-to-face versus phone call or emails. So if they see me, say hello and introduce themselves. Our telephone number here, you can call. Our phone number here is 573-635-1660. My email is Linthacum, LINTHACUM @ SOMO, SOMO.org. So any of those methods, but again, I prefer meeting folks face to face, having a conversation. I enjoy meeting folks and see how we can work together.
So this is the last question. Okay. What's one thing that you enjoy about your job?
What's one thing? I think seeing that we're making a difference. Just seeing our athletes, seeing Linda here, seeing your smiling face that we're in this together, and the great things that you're doing, and taking the initiative here with the interviews. I think that's outstanding, and that motivates me, that inspires me. Seeing our staff working together, seeing our athletes, just knowing that what we're doing is making a difference. And our goal is to ultimately try to make this world a better place. And we're going to do that when we build confidence with our folks like you, and the confidence of how you're doing this. I mean, that's tremendous, and that does a lot of great things. Self-satisfying for me, but again, it's not about me. It's about the bigger organization, the bigger picture, that we're all in this together.
Thank you, Larry, for your time. Before we leave, can you say the Special Olympics oath with me?
I can.
Please repeat after me. Let me win.
Let me win.
But if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt.
Let me be brave in the attempt.
Thanks, Larry.
Thank you, Lena. Great job. Thank you.